Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here doing a new gunpla review. In today's episode, we are covering the SD Nu Gundam from Char's Counterattack. So, I officially am just missing the Master Grade. And I just gotta save up a little bit extra cash and I can get the Master Grade version of it. So I can officially say I've built every incarnation of the Nu Gundam. Both versions of the High Nu Gundam. Both versions, well, yeah, real grade and high grade of the High Nu Gundam, the high grade and real grade of the Nu Gundam, the SD now. All I need is the Master Grade, and then I've built them all, and that's the goal. But does this stack up to the other ones? No, but it is a cute little, adorable little Gundam. So it's always a W there. Is there issues? Yes. Is there a lot of issues? Depends on how you view it. Let's just get into it and talk about the little, Gundam that would. Okay, so this is the Nu Gundam with everything that comes in box. You know what? I'm gonna get this over with quickly. Look at this unholy sticker sheet. And yes, I used it all. Because I could not bear any, because there's a lot of white on this, and if you didn't put any stickers on it, it would just look atrocious. So, pretty much, if you see any kind of color, it's a sticker. Except for the V-fin. That's one solid piece of plastic. The black here is a sticker. Everything of color is a sticker. It is ridiculous. So if you do not like stickers, I hope you have a steady hand and good at painting. Because you will need it. Because even with all these stickers, it's not correct. As you can clearly see, the beam saber isn't, pink. So it's just one solid white piece of plastic. The beam rifle is not accurate. It's not black and white. It's just white. So you're going to have to paint the top part of it black, basically. Which, if you're good at it, great. If you're not, you're going to have a problem. But like I said, you will need to paint this if you do not like stickers. Alright, so let's get to the... And of course, again, color and accuracy. This is supposed to be white because it's a beam saber. But again, it's an SD. Alright. Nothing's coming off this dude, which is awesome. And you can see here the front skirt does move a little bit, not too much. It's fairly tight, which is always good. Yeah, that's kick forward, kick back. Mini splits. Surprisingly, this has a similar foot to entry grade, which is kind of neat. Surprisingly, we do get some articulation in the arms. Look, it bends. I'm not being facetious either. That's literally cool because SDs really don't have that much in articulation. So having bendable elbows is always good to show. Good to have. Tiny ab crunch. Let's see if I move the arms down. Nope, we do not get 360 because of the backpack. The funnels do not detach. This is one piece of plastic here and another right there. They are two separate pieces of plastic that you attach together, so there is no funnel action here. Which is kind of sucky, but hey, it is what it is. But in this generation of SDs, it did come with a cool gimmick. What is it, McDonald's? Cool gimmick. You take off the funnels, you take off the backpack, you take the beam rifle. There we go. And you could actually combine those three into a new rifle, which is pretty cool. Oh, and the shield. Okay. So the shield this way, so I have this point this way. You plug it in here. And then you plug in the funnels on this side. Like so. And attach the backpack at the bottom. So that I can double check the instructions. Yep. Specifically, you attach it right here. And ta-da! Funnel rifle. Gimmicky, silly, yes, but interesting. And apparently can get in the hands of a high grade, so let's just grab a high grade off the custom shelf since it's just sitting there. And this should be able to fit into the hand. Yeah, it does. So, did I overshoot with this? Should line up better. There you go. Yep, there you go. See? So, yeah, if you have a high grade and this dude around, you have a new gun. Which is pretty neat. Thank you, custom high grade that I had sitting on the shelf, for being a good representation. But yeah. But can you put it in its own hands? That's probably a question you are asking yourselves. Put any instructions? No, not really. Alright. So, let's wrap up this review, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the ST Nu Gundam is a pretty solid little Gundam. It needs panel lining, it needs paint, and it will not be color accurate even if you use, again, the ungodly amount of stickers they hand you. But it does have a cool little, extra weapon gimmick if you want to use it for that. Again, it's very close to design-wise if it's looking like the Nu Gundam in general. So, that's that. So, if you have little kids you want to get into gunpla, you want something that you can build within an hour if you're, being very meticulous like I was, but, I'm not great with stickers. Unless it's the eyes. I'm always good with those. Then this is a great kit. If you are a completionist, like your boy here, and need every version of a Gundam if it exists, again, I'm your boy, and this is a good option. I picked up this dude on Amazon. It was like 12 bucks. Not that expensive, so I think our friends at Galactic Toys has it. If it does, I recommend using my link down below, helping your homie out. But aside from that, yeah, this is a great, simple kit. It's nothing fancy, and it's an SD. It's meant to be quick and fun. So, I would recommend it if you enjoy a little gunpla like this. As in next week's episode, I have no idea what I'm building. I have a new Gundam from IBO that came in, along with this dude. So, I have no idea what I'm going to build. Maybe the new guy that came in. Maybe a Master Grade. Maybe the real grade Force Impulse. I haven't decided. But I got, time for that. If you want to support the channel, please use the links down below. On a personal note, I almost didn't do this episode because my depression has been really bad lately. And, it's still kind of kicking my butt. So, for everyone who is going through a bad place right now, me included, don't forget, and I'll say it so everyone can hear me, you are important to somebody in this world. Even if you don't feel it, even if you don't think it, you matter to somebody else. You are important to somebody, even if it is your pets, your plants. Something cares about you. Something out there needs you to be around. Don't let the darkness win. Even though, trust me, it's hard to get up sometime in the morning, watch the news, take care of yourself and your pets and everyone who loves you, because it just feels like it's not worth it. It is. Because at the end of the day, you matter. Never question that. Even if it's just you're hearing it from a YouTube personality telling you matter. I understand what you're going through, and you matter. Never forget that. So with that being said, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've been here from the beginning, thank you for being around for so long. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.